come a long way from the Averex. From the days when we had to make the waist stretch. Now it's Vacherons and all the Marble K sets. You wanna get money with me? Say less. Say less. Say less. You wanna get money with me? Say less.
What is poppin'? Welcome back to another episode of Say Less with Kazeem.
Yeah, and Rosy.
And Rosy.
Chair's still empty. Got you, boy.
We're gonna start bringing friends.
We're gonna start bringing someone.
It's okay.
Hop in here,
For
I guess.
balance, like one day, like 1 week we'll bring a guy, next week we'll bring a girl.
Yeah.
Balance it out.
Oh man, we had when we had Ceci here a couple of weeks ago. That was fun. That was really fun.
That was really fun.
I just I didn't even want to get celebrities in here. I just want to come.
No, friends.
Yeah.
His homies.
Let's just have just a homie cycle.
It's relatable conversations.
Very much so. So before we started the intro, we were talking about how certain artists just sound better when they're on drugs or are better.
They just make better music.
It's such a toxic thing to think though, because wouldn't you want the artists that you love to be healthy and happy and all that type of stuff?
I would, but then are we gonna get the same quality of music? It's like your favorite R&B singer, right?
Okay.
When they get their heart broken, you're like, damn, she got done dirty.
Yeah.
But get in that studio.
Yeah.
Get in that studio right now while it's fresh.
Does that still happen though? Like, who's the I always remember Mary J. Blige being like the prototypical, oh man, she's going through some shit. That album about to be fire artist, because we all kind of had a happy balance of information on celebrities. Okay, Summer Walker, that's one.
She be very public about shit she goes through, and
very
then
much so.
You get some fuck you.
Summer Walker speaks to the
sexy ratchets.
The sexy,
to the sensual ratchets. To the sensual ratchets.
What would you categorize Summer Walker's fan base as? Like, what's the, you know what I mean? When they go to Spotify at the end of the year and they give you that bullshit genre?
The soft ratchets.
The soft ratchets. All right. Summer Walker. I can see that.
Like, they're ratchet, but they still, they love hard.
Yeah, they do whole shit.
They do whole shit.
But
back, though. They do it back.
It's never confrontation to whole shit. It's always...
I say, listen.
As a reverse.
This is my motto. Women don't cheat. We cheat back.
That's a lie.
We cheat back.
That's a lie. All
right, prove it.
Prove it. Not my circus, not my monkeys. What to say women don't cheat? Give me a break.
Cheat back.
They cheat the best. They are.
We cheat back.
Right.
That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I got us, women. I got us.
You always do, Rosie. You always do.
I try. And then there's some women that you're like, can't help you with that one.
And that's when they turn on the Summer Walker?
Yeah. What about who was that had that? Oh, Jasmine Sullivan?
Yeah.
With the bust your windows?
That's
some soft ratchet.
Okay. All right. Didn't she she dropped another joint a couple years later?
I'm not scared of night. No, but
Hotels? Was that her?
Was that her?
I think that was her, right?
I don't know. She be hitting us with some shit every
Yeah, I'm almost positive Jasmine Sullivan dropped Hotels. Marvin, correct me if I'm wrong there. Heaux. Tails.
Well, so, okay. Back to what you were saying about artists being healthy.
Okay.
Imagine, picture this. Kodak Black, sober, in the booth. It's going to be some garbage.
It might, but you know what?
But we can understand him.
I think
we might be able to understand.
There ain't no new Kodak's that's gonna make me be blown away. That oh, he found a new way to sound like he's on drugs on a song. At this point, much like Gucci, much like a lot of dudes that we see grow up and get clean and stuff like that. I think their music definitely becomes more interesting when they get clean. I think
I feel so bad for Kodak though. I saw him. Did you see that clip spiraling about the balloon pop?
The balloon pop.
They did one of those with him.
Okay.
And he was just tweaking. He laid his head on some women's titties and he was talking gibberish. I was like, yo, he be...
The tweaker rapper era, man, I don't think that's cool. I don't think that's never been I think that's why I can never really fully get into certain artists. When I know you're a known addict and shit like that, it just doesn't make the music as enjoyable to me. I think the last person, and it even turned out that he didn't even do all that shit. Cool. But the last person that rapped about drugs or anything like that made it sound good to me was Future. I was the last person.
Oh, because he was rapping about lean?
Yeah, like he was the last person to make it sound like, oh yeah, all right, then there you go, Spike Lee. All right, no, I see. Mm-hmm. Then it turns out, he's like, I don't do none of that shit at all. So I'm like, oh,
Wait,
okay.
you don't think Future does it?
Well, he admitted it. Came out years later and was like, yeah, I rap about this certain lifestyle and all this stuff. And like, people were mad at him. Like, there was a whole thing with, I forgot, I think Russ was talking about, Juice WRLD, who was like super influenced by Future. I really did all those drinks and pills and stuff
and
like
you're
that.
thinking like,
and they're like, yo,
you thought he was doing it and he wasn't the whole time.
yeah. I mean, it is a little irresponsible, but like, look at me. Like, I'm somebody who has like not a addictive bone in my body. And he made the music so good, it made me think like, you know what, maybe I should make a dirty cup and Sprite. All that type of shit. Like, and I'm a grown. And I thought I was kind of grown at that time. And talk less of being like a 16-year-old, 17-year-old.
I forgot what
It'd be very easy to just be like, yeah, fuck it.
I'm trying to think of when he went on Kaizen's stream and he popped a perk on live.
Yeah.
What was that he said? He said something like a perk for the something, and I was like, that is wild. You don't remember that?
I think I know what you're talking about.
I cannot remember, but that shit was just wild. I was like, that is a saying now. I'm like, and people think it's cool. So back to your point.
I'm still very much a dare. I'm still very much a dare kid when it comes to certain drugs. Like when
a dare. All right. So what drugs are like other than obviously weed is
anything
acceptable?
past weed? I'm just like, time for me to go. Like it's just not about to have a party. Like once, and people know that about me. Like I'm the most uncool person when it comes to any sort of hard drugs. Like weed, we can do weed all night long, all day long. It's a good social drug.
But to me, when does it become like a hard drug?
Anything past weed to me. Like once the people start passing out pills like a petri dish, or they getting the credit card out and all that type of shit, rolled up the dollar bills, all that. I'm like,
yeah.
This ain't my scene.
It was a glitch for the Twitch.
A glitch for the Twitch. That's what it's called.
That's insane.
That's an insane thing to say.
That is insane. And mind you, you're on Kaizen's stream, which is probably
the most viewed streamer.
Not only that, I'm gonna assume most of the viewers are kids.
Yeah. And that's fucked up.
So a glitch for the Twitch is crazy.
It's kind of fucked up. That's I guess the older I get, the more I'm just like real cognizant of all that shit. Like, man, I love a good, I don't know, maybe it's the pain of the drugs that make you sound good the first time you hear it. And especially if it's like,
What do you mean?
Like if I'm trying to, all right, like we talked about Travis McCoy earlier, right? And
right.
how much
but you said he was a cokehead.
I don't know what he was on, but he was on something. But he made when he was part of Dream Class Heroes, made an amazing song called Viva La White Girl. And
we could only assume.
You can only assume what it's about. But I don't know if it's because, like, it's a moment for us, right? Like, if I want to get into that mode about, like, oh, man, like, I could jump into it for 3 minutes and jump out of it. But if you're the artist, you probably have been living like that for a long time. And, probably a song that takes 3 minutes for us to listen to probably took his whole life to write. You know what I mean? So it's like, I hope I grow out of that. I hope I grow out of that.
Have you ever tried any hard drugs?
I'll say I've tried stuff higher than weed one time and just like, I'm good on this, and just never did it again.
Yeah, that's like what I've tried before. I didn't think it was worth the recovery process.
Okay. All right, I can see
like
that.
the next day, you're like, what the fuck did I do last night?
Yeah.
And that to me wasn't worth it.
In college, I tried lean, like on campus.
I never tried it. I didn't understand the purpose. I was like, why do I want to feel drowsy?
Yeah, like
I didn't get it.
My whole thing was like, it looked tasty, and like, you're in college, you're already shotgunning beers and doing all types of drinking. You're drinking everything, and you're in college, and then you want to walk around with a double styrofoam cup one time, and like, don't get me wrong, it is delicious.
Who started that, Wayne?
I wouldn't say Wayne, but he's definitely up. I'm sure there was people before him, but he's probably the person who
I'm
made
like,
it.
who made it? Like, I don't.
Super
Like, I
popular.
remember when it came out, but I don't remember who.
I vividly remember him saying, "This is my cup. Don't ask me what's in my cup. Fuck you." You know what I mean? Classic Wayne. But you're right. Like it's the same. It's the same thing. Like the day after wasn't worth it. The day after
never
I was
worth
like, "Oh,
it.
this sucks. This is a horrible feeling."
It is never worth it.
And you know, I thought it would make the concert that was happening on my campus more fun, and it did. but nah, I don't. That's the thing. Like I don't get addicted to stuff quickly. Like I could try something and be like, okay, I tried that. I know what that's like now, and then I could.
Nah,
move
same.
on
I'm the same
quickly.
way. I could try a lot of stuff and be like, I don't like it.
Yeah.
And I get weird too when I'm like off. Like if it's not like the drunk feeling, any other feeling makes me like weird.
Yeah.
It makes me like I want to go home now.
Even I don't even like drinking no more. Like I haven't been a heavy. Like I just did All-Star Weekend like for 4 days straight, and I might have been tipsy one time. Like I don't even like the feeling of being drunk anymore. Now I can smoke with you all day long. Like great times.
Everybody has their vice.
You know, I'll have a glass of wine at dinner or something like that. But the days of
That's it.
shots, guys, bottles, woo, pass them. Those days,
I'm over shots,
over that.
but
What-
I
you
still
would
drink.
be.
Yeah,
There's only one thing I am truly addicted to. It's
candy.
these some bitches right here, yo. Have you tried these?
You know, there's a
This is the worst drug there is.
you know,
of anything.
those are crackhead symptoms. So
Yo, I'm telling you.
tendencies.
We talk about
You know they
all
like
this.
sugar.
I'm like, oh, I don't have an addictive personality. The next thing I know, I pull out the number one most addictive thing that there is in this world, sugar, right here. But whoever out there invented these nerds,
Let me try
gummy
these
clusters, he's a bad boy, man. I fuck
Let me
with
try
you.
these
All right,
things.
so you've never had these before?
I think I have, but
All right.
it's just like the ball, right?
Watch this. Let's watch this.
I'm like
You like sweet?
I'm like a chocolate.
Do you
girl.
like sweet stuff?
I like sweet
thingy?
stuff, but I'm more of a chocolate and a sour girl.
Watch what's about to happen here. Hold on. Let me give you a couple. Watch what's about to happen.
They're so
Watch
cute.
look at the face. Look at the face. Yeah, you see it, right?
I got it.
Yeah.
Mm.
You thought
Hold on, because what's under a gummy bear?
it's a gummy bear. It's like a gummy, but like it's clustered with Nerds candy.
How they get it to stick? I have so many questions.
Yo, it's like, whoever put this together was in the lab cooking.
I love Nerds.
Exactly. It's like, who doesn't love Nerds? Like, first off, Nerds are like a difficult candy to eat on its own. But when you put that some bitch
See, I'm about
around
to say
a
some hot
gummy,
shit right now.
what?
I'm about to say some hot shit right now. I would do like a
Put the
chocolate
over
covered
it?
like a chocolate covered pretzel and dip that shit in some Nerds before the chocolate dries. Oh my
That's
god.
definitely some fat shit.
But how good would that be?
It'll be fire. I go hold you. That'll be
I know
fire.
it's fire because you thought of it too.
No, as soon as you said it, I was like, you know what, go crazy? This is covered in chocolate.
One last dip.
Well,
Just dip this in chocolate.
But goddamn, the
Now these are
Nerds
good.
gummy clusters, yo. I'm not even a big candy person like that, but I don't know who
Yeah, I'm a chocolate girl.
put me on. No, you know what? They was like at a, when they have like riders or runners and stuff, like they have like candy and chips and all that type of stuff. They just had a bunch of them in a jar.
You stole
I
them.
was like, what are those? Let me try one of those. Bro,
Like a child. He saw the colors and shit. Was like, ooh.
I gotta get them shits away from me, dog. Them shits is bad. Them shits is worse than crack.
Wouldn't know.
It's worse than crack. That right there. You put Nerds gummy clusters
What would you do for a bag of
and
those?
crack cocaine in the
would
same
you do?
room.
For a bag of those.
What would I do for a bag of them?
There's one bag left.
Here's the thing. Like I said, I don't have an addictive personality, but I know when I'm going down the wrong path of life. Like, I went from just getting them when I'm on set to like being at home like,
Damn. Sure wish I could have some nerd clusters.
I DoorDash some clusters.
How many? Yo, you couldn't just go get them.
Yo. I was getting some regular
shit, bro. You was high.
I was getting like some regular, just like I think I had to get some paper towels from the crib from like 7-Eleven to
And some
CVS.
nerds.
And I'm scrolling through the app. I'm like, oh, they could just bring me these.
Get them delivered to my door. Ooh, DoorDash.
This is true drug behavior. Right
DoorDash,
here.
you're onto something.
Nerds, gummy clusters, and crack cocaine in a 60-minute Iron Man match. I don't know who comes out on top, yo.
Yo.
I don't know who comes out on top. Those are both addicting. They're both easy to get. You know what I mean?
Especially now with DoorDash.
Especially now, they just bring it to your house. They just bring it. It's probably worse than crack cocaine because you can literally get them anywhere, and no one's gonna tell you to stop eating them.
What is the most shameful thing you DoorDashed?
The most shameful thing.
Or like ordered that you could have just went to get? Not shameful, but like something that's like, bruh, just go
Me and
downstairs.
DoorDash is like this.
I've never
I have
used
no
DoorDash.
shame in DoorDashing anything to the crib, yo. But by the time you home, babies, lady, all that type of shit, like, man, bring that shit. What you got?
What y'all need?
Cheese. We forgot the cheese.
Toothpaste?
Bring cheese. Send the cheese over. I'll tip whatever you got.
Yo,
I'll give you 40% tip. Just
that
bring
is
me this
crazy.
one
I don't use DoorDash.
bag
Maybe
of
I should
ice.
start. Just one bag of ice. It's not
my shit
freezing
broke?
fast enough.
I just need one bag of ice. I know it's $1. I'll
Ice
tip you
melts
10.
are-
DoorDash is the hustle of hustles,
I'm about to
man.
download it. I don't have it.
Really? Man, listen.
I live in New York. I go downstairs.
That's true.
I have a bodega.
That is very true. That is definitely the one thing I do miss about living in New York is just the bodega access.
Yo, I be trying to explain to people that,
But they don't serve they don't give you real groceries.
but they give you they give you your quick fix. Anything you need
Yeah.
at like 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Because I try to explain this to my friends who are not from New York, never been to New York. They don't understand the concept of a deli and why it's so important to us.
Okay. Yeah, they don't. No.
I'm like, yo, they have one of everything you need. Just one of everything you need. Like from cans of soup to tampons, ladies,
Yeah.
to shaving gels
The
and
deli / bodega is like
everything.
It's supposed to be the bridge between your next trip to the supermarket. Like, they're supposed to hold you down in a couple days before you actually have to go and do some real grocery shopping.
or if it's too late and you're gonna go grocery shopping in the morning and you're missing like one ingredient to cook something, whatever, they have it. That shit
Do
was-
they?
I needed tomato paste one day.
Okay. Oh, God damn. And you know that tomato paste been there since like the Bush administration.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It's in a can. It's like when you freeze something. Don't care.
Shit's in a can. It's like, yo,
I'm like-
there's no telling how long that some bitch has been in that.
It's under the bodega cat. I'm like, move, man. I don't even fuck with you like that.
Because you just know there's certain products in there that they're not just restocking on the weekly.
At all. You gotta
Like, yeah, it's
got it. I had to wash the can before I open it.
like, get that out of here.
Use this tomato paste. I just need a little bit. It's for the
man.
extra. Somebody sleeps over. You got toothbrushes. You got
That's
one
your
roll
eye.
of toilet paper.
Definitely the toiletries is always
It's just clutch.
good. And you know, of course, you always can get a good ass sandwich at any
I was just about to go
bodega that's worth a sniff, right? Despite all the groceries you could get and all the one-time things,
Here's the thing,
the
though.
heartbeat of the bodega is Poppy making the sandwiches.
I don't fuck with bodega sandwiches.
Really?
I fuck with deli sandwiches. I need a Habib to
Okay,
make my
that's
sandwich.
right. You're being semantics now, but okay, I hear you.
But I
All right.
mean, because when the poppies are making it, first of all, their heater, their oven, it never works. Their grill's never on
Right. Okay.
because they're lazy.
Okay.
my uncles, their grill is never on. They not turning on the grill for one sandwich. The Habibs, they will turn that shit on for you.
As they should.
They will
As
press
should.
it,
That's
do whatever
true.
you want.
That's true. Now, do you trust the delis that have they make the pastas and the salads too, or it's just gotta be
That's
sandwich
downtown delis.
Yeah,
I'm not-
okay.
those
Alright.
aren't even real.
That is true. There's certain ones where it's like
Those are
this ain't
gourmet
in the-
delis.
The gourmet
Those are
deli,
not
yeah.
hood delis, and I don't trust them.
Once they got motherfucking salads and pastas and all that stuff, and it's
Once
and
they have a menu
it's
with
if it's a
numbers.
green menu, it's got to be a green menu for some reason. There's something about that green background with the
I know
letters
exactly what you're talking about.
that's just like This is for commuters.
Once they have numbered dishes and meals, like, oh, the number 10 is the Caesar salad, I'm like, I'm out of here.
Nah, I don't want that.
I don't want it.
If you can't go into a bodega ordering anything off the numbers. Like,
There shouldn't
you just
be any
tell
numbers.
them
You go, you tell them exactly what you want. They never ask you to repeat nothing.
Nah.
They just...
You're like, Papi, my friend.
And I'm always like, they're going to
Papi,
fuck
my
this
friend.
up. And they never do.
What's up?
I'm always thinking, like, while I'm ordering, I'm like, he ain't even hear me. He's going to fuck this up. But they never do.
They never do.
They never do.
Never do. There's nothing like a good trusted like Habibi. Like once you get a relationship, there's like certain like Xbox achievements that you acquire throughout life. One of them is like getting on a personal rapport with your Habibi, you know what I mean?
When they know exactly what you want.
Once they know exactly what you want, once they give you just enough small talk while the sandwich is being made. You know what I mean? It's not too much, it's not too little, it's just a little, hey, my friend, the Knicks, hey. You know what I mean? Like, just a little something just to get you by because they know it's going to take about 3-4 minutes to get the sandwich done, you know what I'm saying? And you're on just a good rapport where they know he knows what you want. He knows what to talk about. By the time the combo's done, wrap that shit up. You out of here.
560, let's go.
It is. It's one of the most important relationships you can have as an adult living in New York City. Is having that rapport.
I'm telling y'all, find the right deli, find the right bodega. Like, oh, another thing about the downtown ones, they make everything so complicated. Where it's like, you have all the ingredients right here. Why can't you just make it how I'm asking you to make it?
Yeah.
Charge me extra if you have to, but like, I'm like, no, the menu.
He's like, it's not.
Click that
It's
menu.
not because they went to like
No modifications.
culinary schools and shit. Like, they went through the proper channels to like open a restaurant. Like the true tale of a good deli bodega and a downtown deli bodega is that good deli bodega has no formal training
No formal
at
training.
all. Like that person didn't go to school for nothing. He might have just got to the country a couple years ago. Like,
If you don't see a dusty can in there, get out.
yeah, it's not.
A cat that might scratch you when you walk by, get out.
Yeah, you done too much. You read too many books to do this. Like you did too much
I don't like it.
extra preparation. It's got to come from here. It's got to come from the heart. That's all it is. That's all it is. Did you listen to the new Drake album?
Not entirely.
This is the first Drake album that I didn't stop whatever I was doing to listen to.
But did you listen to it?
I got some of the singles. The Nokia. The Nokia is a fun record.
Was that the little party one?
Yes. Go girl.
The one that sounds like a commercial?
The girl, huh?
The one that sounds like a commercial?
Yes. Okay. Good job, Drake. Good job. What's the other one? Give me a hug. All right, give me a hug. It's kind of hard. I like give me
You
a hug.
like it?
I like
Why do people like it?
Because like I don't know, man. I just feel like that's the Drake pocket where he's
Yeah.
gonna rap. He's gonna give you a beat switch.
He gonna try to save them strippers.
Yeah. It's
One
wild,
thing about
man.
Drake, you ain't gotta do this. It don't gotta be like this.
I love the little subtle the nod he gave to Melissa Ford. It's like you a legend from the '6.
Is
You know
she?
what I mean? Of course. Come on, son. Let's not sleep.
I don't know too much about
Let's not sleep. Come on, man. Melissa Ford, King Mags. So she's the original. Shout out Melissa Ford, great friend, amazing person. But like, let's not like she's like the original like pinup girl in hip hop. Like she was.
Okay, well, thank you for explaining that to
Of
me.
course.
Like, I'm familiar with her name,
Mm-hmm.
obviously, and like I knew she was like a huge video vixen.
Yeah, she was the video vixen. I would
Okay,
say.
see, I
it was like one of three back in the day. It was her. It was
The one with the short hair that was in Jay-Z's video.
Ooh, wait, listen there.
She was in a lot of videos.
I
Bro.
remember Gloria Velez. That's another one.
Yes.
Big Pimpin' video.
Yes, I remember.
I remember Buffy the Body.
I don't remember.
I like the way you move.
Okay, yeah.
Her, yeah. And see how it just popped right in as soon as you
We used to watch videos.
you hum
bro.
the song, you see the
We
video,
used
I'm
to
like,
watch videos.
easy. That's crazy. You used to be able to get a whole life out of being just in a music video. But I like Give Me a Hug. And I just overall like the fact that Drake just dropped music. Just said, fuck it. Like,
He had to.
went on tour.
He didn't have a choice.
Yeah. And I think it's weird. Like, we all say, like, he's going to be fine. Like, he's too big and powerful to truly be ever ended like that. Like, he's still the most streamed artist there is. But it's definitely like...
Took a little toll.
What's up?
Took a little toll on him.
It definitely, you could tell it wore on him, man. Like, you could tell
defeat.
People got their pound of flesh out of him, like, badly. And I'm not trying to say, like, you know, the fuck, man, it's hip-hop. Like, you get in there, take your licks, you come back. It is what it is. But you can hear that shit in the music, too.
Listen, I think I could speak for all of us when I say we're not mad at Drake. We're just mad that Drake tried to bully somebody that you probably should have just left alone. That was it.
Yeah, I guess.
Like, you asked for it, now you trying to dismiss it like, this ain't about no rap beef.
If
like,
he wasn't...
You asked for it.
If he wasn't egging it on those weeks...
That's what I'm saying.
I think we look at this whole beef a lot differently. I think we just look at it as... We almost probably look at it in the same way we look at Jay and Nas.
He bullied that man into responding.
Yeah. Yeah. That was his fatal flaw. The bullying and the, you know, saying like you're trying to get the slaves free type of shit. Like those words that he put out there.
Coming from if somebody else would have said it, we would have been like, that's funny.
That's funny. But coming from him,
it was like, what you trying to say?
Exactly. Like, you know, the optics of that looks crazy. But, you know, I almost feel like if he didn't egg it on the way he did, we probably look at this beef in hindsight the same way we look at Jay and Nas, where it's like, yeah, Nas dropped Ether, Jay won the war, whatever, but like they're both don't lose anything.
I don't like how you snuck that in there.
What do you mean? Nas did win the battle.
But Jay won the war?
I would say so. If I sign you to my record label like years after the fact, I'd say
I forgot that happened.
Exactly.
God damn it. Let's not do this.
And not even and low key Takeover aged a little better than Ether to me.
I don't think so.
I think the shock value of Ether was much more of what made it a moment. But
listen, I still listen to Ether, and it still gives me that same feeling of like when it came out.
Mm-hmm. You a fan? If only a fake pussy a stand, I still whip your ass.
36 in the karate class. Tybo ho. Trying to work it out. Trying to get brolic?
Yo, Tybo was really a thing, yo.
But it was so dishes. You trying to get brolic?
Yo, when's the last time you actually seen a Tybo video?
Billy Blanks?
Billy Blanks getting that shit, yo. Did you notice? I saw a video on Instagram the other day. It was like, did you notice? No. Can you please? Mark, pull up any video of any Tybo exercise of Billy Blanks. It's like, if you ever notice in the video, Billy Blanks and like this one lady were the only people that did the actual exercises right. Everybody in the back was there struggling, like leg couldn't even get over their hip and shit. That shit had me crying.
Why'd you notice this?
Yo, but all right, bam. Thanks, all right?
Why his titties out, bro?
Yo, Billy.
He could have had. Why is his whole chest out?
Here's the thing, right? Billy Tybo, for those who may not know, back in the day, was a martial arts inspired exercise.
Video class. Back in the day, before there was actual classes, there were video classes.
Right.
Where you would do it at home.
And what niggas did not understand, although this is going to be a little warm up here, Billy Blanks was like a world-class martial artist. So all of his exercises, he made look extremely simple, right? But if you notice everybody... Hold on, because I don't want to notice it and laugh. So this is light works in, but you look at everybody else in the background, they is over there struggling. Shout out Billy Blanks. Tybo. Being Tybo hoes. But I was saying, I haven't really got to listen to the album in full. And
I haven't at all.
I think that's the first time I didn't care to either.
I was listening to Larry June and 2 Chainz though.
Talk about it.
That's what I was listening to.
Talk about it.
Oh, that's some smooth.
Larry June.
I can't wait for summer.
2 Chainz, Alchemist. Life is beautiful.
That's some smooth road trip music right
Yo.
there.
They made that music for us. They made that album like grown nigga rap. It's gonna sound like Sunday morning when you're cleaning your house. It's a sunny spring day.
That's what I'm
They
saying.
rapping about being fathers and like smoking weed.
Beautiful.
Like, they made that album for me. Man, like, I don't want to say it's like the washed nigga rap album
It's
of
the
the year.
Corner for sure.
But it's definitely
It's definitely Corner.
it's definitely Unctivities, yo.
Activities is happening.
It is 1,000,000% Unctivities, that album. And I, for one, love that shit. Like, I love that it sounds like an album where you kind of an OG, you kind of an old head,
Ain't no
but like,
kinda.
you still step out every now and then, you know what I mean? But at the same time,
That's
you're really
music.
worried about like raising your kids, and you know, I think there was bars about them like going to parent teacher conferences and shit.
Yeah.
Like it was such late 30s, 40-year-old male rap. I was surprised they didn't rap about colonoscopies eventually. I'm like, yeah, make sure you go get to your booty hole check. Don't get no cancer when you get correct. I'm
Why
like,
you
yo.
trying to sound like Larry?
No, I love it though. I love it. That shit spoke
Yo, that
to me.
was kind of fire though.
It
What
was.
you
You
just
saw it
said.
off the top of the head, the colonoscopy raps. So like, you know.
That was kind of fire.
Come on, son. No, that's easy.
I was
work.
over here like,
I could have kept going. It should have been the whole album. It should be nothing. Is nothing but like
Corner.
unk moments. Like I smelled like Crown Royal after like coming out of that. After listening to the album twice, you know, like it was crazy. I tried to throw it on in the gym, and I got no personal reps that day. I didn't push no maxes because it was too smooth.
It's too smooth.
I'm just like,
That's some treadmill stairmaster situations. High as shit. It's so mellow.
I'm like,
It's such
damn, this shit fire, but I can't lift to this at all.
gives me like the rap version of Lovely Day.
It definitely got Bill Withers raps on there.
You know, it's like you wake up, you're like, oh, it's gonna be a good day.
It's like it's the album that makes you like wake up and do this with the curtains.
Yeah. And look at the chaos.
No matter where you are, it just feels good that day. It's just like This is fucking
Definitely makes me want to ride a bike real slow down the street.
Hell yeah,
Just
man.
cruise.
Shout out Alchemist, shout out 2 Chainz, Larry June. That shit is fire. I love that.
Yo, so the other day I sent Kaz a screenshot of what was it, Steph Curry going up to the other team and praying with them.
Okay.
Right? And everybody's like praising Steph Curry in the comments, and and I don't know why Kevin Durant caught a stray. He wasn't even in the clip.
Yeah.
But my favorite comment was, they're like, look at him, so wholesome and such a great person, and Kevin Durant just irritating and balding.
Come on, son. That's not nice.
I don't know why Kevin Durant caught a stray. It was hilarious because it was so out of pocket and wild.
He stayed catching
I
strays for
sent
no
it to Kaz, and I
reason.
was like, now why KD caught a stray? And Kaz goes, man, people who are balding and short motherfuckers, we got a lot to fight for.
We do.
He said nobody respects short men or balding men. And that made me think about what else? What other men are like
It's
they
the
got
two
to earn their
things.
respect.
It's the two things in life as a man. Like, granted, this is a man's world. You know what I mean? Like, we understand things are usually going to be in our favor when it comes to this thing called life. But there's two type of men that, like, consistently get
Get the strays.
zero respect. If you're balding or you're short, you're just not helped. Like, nobody gives a fuck about your feelings. You ain't getting no groups.
That is so fucked up, bro.
It's true.
That is so fucked up.
If you short, you better be incredibly successful. And even then, we still gonna make fun of you because you short. Bounce you out.
That's crazy.
If you balding, everybody's
go.
gonna have a comment about why you balding. They're gonna say, yo, brush your hair. Yo, why don't you just get a one blade? Yo, you ever try Nutrafol? Yo, They got this thing you can shoot into your head, and like no one's just gonna see somebody balding and just be like,
And let it go.
and let it go. Nobody ever does, ever.
Oh my God.
No matter who you are, and if you're short, people just always gonna rag on you because you're short, and nobody gives a fuck. You ain't gonna get no support groups. You ain't gonna get, nobody's gonna get canceled for making fun of you.
That is crazy.
Nobody will give a fuck about you if you're short or balding. That's why
I wonder what that is for women.
For women? Ah, man.
Can't think of anything like that's like immediately like, I don't respect you, bitch.
Nah, women don't. By and large, like, women are to be cared for and to be like, you know what I mean? You don't, it's not really.
You tiptoe. It's funny because around women, if even if you do see something, obviously, like, you tiptoe around it. You're
Right,
like,
right, of
I
course.
don't want to hurt her feelings, so I'm not going to say anything.
Women are emotional creatures. Well, men mostly aren't. So that's why they usually get unmercifully made fun of for
Listen,
being short or balding.
I will say something, though. The short kings
Yeah.
are embracing it
Well, that's
in
what they gotta
in
do.
a weird way.
You can tell Marvin's short because he dropped a bomb every time.
About 5'8".
Every time he got a short joint on, he's
like,
like,
yeah,
yeah, let him know. Like, all right, buddy, we get
His
it.
little short fingers, probably. No, I'm joking.
See, that was foul. That was foul. But
have
see,
long
this is
fingers and
exactly my point. Nobody gives a fuck about short people.
No, because when I was on when I was searching through my Hinge like a month ago or something, I was like bored. I'm like, yo, there's so many dudes that are 5'8" and 5'9", and why are they putting this up there?
I was about to say,
like,
on Hinge,
trick
did they
me.
tell you?
You put your height up there.
Okay, all right.
But to me, I'm like, I should be tricking people because just off the height alone, I'm like, next.
I feel like that's what those apps are for. Those apps are for
Tricking
you to
people.
find out the truth when it's too late.
Exactly.
Like,
Man, I would be lying if I was on Hinge as a man and I'm 5'8". I'd be like 6'1".
yeah, there's no possible way that like you're judging people strictly off of appearance on an app, and you willingly put like I'm 5'3".
That's what.
That's crazy.
I'm gonna have to switch the height
It's a lot.
preference.
Just like, I mean, but here's the thing though. I can understand where it's like you want to be out there about it because the last thing you want is to meet someone in person and be like,
They're like, it can't be you.
that, like it can't be this guy.
It's
Like, I
not
know what
you.
5'3" is. My little nephew's 5'3". You ain't 5'3". You like 5'1".
5'3" itself is crazy.
That is crazy.
That is insane.
I don't know any grown men that are 5'3".
5'3", I don't know, but I know one that's like 5'5".
5'3" is small, yo. Like small.
I know. I think he's like 5'5". He's mad little, conceited.
He's 5'3". Nah,
He's not 5'3".
he's not
like,
5'3".
He's like 5'5" though.
I saw him at your joint,
Yeah.
the Super Bowl. Yeah. Nah, he's definitely like 5'9".
No, he is not.
5'8".
He's not taller than me. He's
A woman's
shorter than me.
5'9" is different than a man's 5'9". A woman's 5'9",
He's
you look
shorter
like.
than me.
Well, did you like swole up on him? Or you just...
No, I've actually known him since I lived in Miami, but he's always just been small. I didn't know, but I remember the first time I met him, I was like, I thought he was sitting down.
I'm gonna give him 5'5".
I thought he was sitting down. And then he just walks up to me and I was like, do you see he's standing up?
Yeah, damn. See?
You don't remember that
No
clip?
respect.
Hold on, you remember that clip of Tori when he was freestyling?
Oh, and he got off the chair, and like he was the same height. That's crazy. See, this is what they think about you, short people. This is what they think about you. Start now. If you're 12, 11 years old, yo, drink your milk. Drink your milk, and like get a lot of
Drink your
sleep
milk
too.
is the most dad shit.
Listen to me, man. If you're already in your 19s or you're 20 years old, it's too late for you.
It's too
done.
late.
So
It's
a wrap.
too late. Just embrace it.
But if you're in your teens and you're listening, if you're 16, 15 years old, please drink your milk.
I think
Get
they're gonna
your
make a
sleep.
comeback. I think short kings are gonna make a comeback.
You see, it's a comeback from what? That's the whole point. Like, that's the whole. Like the fact that they need a comeback lets you know that
it's
just
like,
people just don't respect short people at all.
It's like they're just
Short men.
living.
Like yo,
They're gonna make a comeback.
That's why everybody in Hollywood is so small. That's why everybody in the industry is so short.
Why?
Because I think
Because you can't tell
they
on
know
camera?
from a young age they have to height themselves with success, right? Like they
I think
got to
it's because they look good on camera.
because
Yeah, you know how everything looks bigger on camera?
but you need a talent to get there though. You know what I mean? Like, and I think when you're young and you're short and you got to like deal with like being called short your whole life, you like that ass. You probably
Well,
like
what's
hyper.
wrong with that if you know
probably
you're
hyper
short?
focus into like a trade or a craft, and you get really
I'ma
good
show
at that. Yeah, like I'm like, oh, I'm short, huh?
Oh, yeah. My talents is 6'9" though.
No,
Like,
you don't
what?
know. I can't tell you the last. Who's the last like uber like multiple / talented person that was like 6'3"? They all like 5'8". Bruno Mars, Anderson
gonna
Paak,
say
The
Bruno
Weeknd, fuck,
They're all small.
Kendrick Lamar.
He's tiny too.
It's just like, just countless short people. Like it is, even like people that I thought were like super tall when I met them, like Jamie Foxx. Like he's not tall, but I'm like, oh, like I could imagine you as a young comedian being like, I gotta make fun of these people because they keep calling me short, type of shit. You know what I mean? Like everybody just, I'm more bewildered when I meet tall, talented people.
Really?
Yeah, like Shabuzi was tall. Like I ran into him in
How tall is
All-Star
he?
Weekend. He's like a little taller than me. He's probably like 6'4".
Really?
Yeah, he's a tall dude, tall Nigerian, and he's singing country music. You know what I mean? And he was cool as shit, by the way. He came to the Billionaire Boys Club party I hosted on Sunday night. But I'm like, oh snap, you not short. This is rare. You know what I mean?
His basketball dreams didn't work.
They did not.
His
But he
hoop
played a
dreams.
celebrity game though. He did all right.
That's what I'm saying. He probably had hoop dreams.
Yeah.
Chris Brown. He's tall.
Chris Brown's tall. But Chris Brown is like
2 Chainz tall.
2 Chainz is tall. 2 Chainz is like
He's really tall.
he's like 6'6", I want to say.
I don't know. He's
a big
tall.
dude. He's a big dude. But Chris Brown's like what 6'2", 6'3", I want to say. That motherfucker's so talented. God damn.
As fuck.
That dude is so talented.
Love us some Chris Brown.
It's almost like
J. Cole's tall.
true. See the common denominator with all these folks, they all played some sort of basketball. in their
Yeah.
life.
When that didn't go right.
Yeah,
Like, you know
go
what?
right, it's like it's
I could
time.
also,
Yeah.
I also do this. Nah, wait, Shabuzi play basketball too?
I'm sure he did.
Probably had to.
I'm sure he did.
I'm trying to think. You're right. That's something I never noticed.
Motherfuckers be short.
I never noticed that shit. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to fight back for tall people, but I don't.
Quavo,
think I
short.
can. Oh my, Offset's short too. I didn't know he was so
Offset,
short.
short.
Short. I didn't know he was that little.
Who else? Kodak Black, short. Kanye West, average height.
Huh?
He's average height.
Pharrell.
Short. Small man.
Jermaine Dupri even shorter.
Short. Short as shit.
Short as fuck.
Charlamagne the God, short.
Oh no, is he?
Short. Love my guy Charlamagne. Short.
Dave Chappelle, tall.
Okay, Dave's tall. The GOAT. Okay, give you that.
Dave Chappelle's tall.
Who else?
Who else?
T.I. short.
Damn. Damn.
Damn.
Lil
who
Wayne, even shorter.
else? Lil Wayne short. Little. Lil L.I.L. short.
Yo, let's think of all the littles. They were all little. Lil Bow Wow. That was like a
Lil Bow
thing
Wow, short.
in that
It's the shortest.
time frame when all the rappers came out to add a Lil
Mm-hmm.
in front.
They tried to make Lil Romeo little, and he got a growth spurt.
Romeo's
I'm
not,
Romeo now, nigga.
not
It's like,
small.
ah.
My bad, big dog.
My bad, you got it, G.
Jeezy.
Short.
Ah!
He's kind of short, yeah. A little bit. I don't say he's super short, but I'll say average height.
2 members of the Locks.
Jadakiss, damn. Shout out Jadakiss. He was just on the powers.
That's
Short. A little bit.
But Chic isn't. Jada
Chic
and Styles are.
Yeah. But Jadakiss balances it out because he's in incredible shape. Like he does like freaking Pilates and stuff. He does like ring calisthenics. That motherfucker is in phenomenal shape for a man his age and a guy who probably smokes that much weed.
Method Man tall.
Not tall. Method Man
Red
tall.
Man tall too.
Yeah, that works. Mm-hmm.
Damn, you're right. That sucks.
People be short, yo. People be short.
Actors in the world.
Mm-hmm. You do shot.
All right, well, they're doing it in talent.
Yeah.
They are 6'5" in talent. Okay.
Gosh, I'm still hooked on these things. Yo.
Yeah, Kaz, the bag is gone.
No, it's right here. It's still plenty.
No, it's right. It's gone, Kaz.
Shit's so good, yo. Fuck.
Baseball's back.
Hey, the baseball. Hey, we go back to City Field. We go to Yankees Stadium. Hey,
What
we go
is
to
this
Yankees.
accent?
Hey.
Little Yankees?
Little Yankees. About my Yankees. Shout out. Motherfucking, what's this guy's name? Hal Steinbrenner lifted a long, stupid ass rule
Oh, yeah, about the
Yankees
hair.
and facial hair.
Finally.
It was the stupidest fucking rule I
Why,
can remember any team of that stature holding on to.
why were they holding on to that tradition?
Tradition, you know.
Tradition.
Yankee.
Good old Yankees. I want to see who's going to be the first to grow a beard.
Or that dude's gonna. I don't know who's gonna do it.
I don't think any of them can.
Like it's gotta be like my man Jazz. Probably Jazz gonna grow a beard.
I don't think Chaz can grow a beard.
I think he could.
I think he got a real baby face.
That's true.
I mean, he is the little rebel, so he might try, but I don't think he can.
But it's gonna be such a fire look for like the first person to have like a full on.
If Stan could grow a beard, please do it.
I mean, I just want to see. I want to see like. I wonder how. Is it weird though? Like if you're like the first Yankee with like a beard, like do you think they're gonna look at you like?
It's gonna be one of the white guys for sure.
It has to be a white guy.
It's gonna be a white guy.
Can you picture Aaron Judge with a straight up?
But see, he has such a baby face. I don't think that they can grow like your kind of beard.
I'm sure they can. It's just that when you're a Yankee, they make you
But you can usually tell. But like you see like the shadow.
black shadow. Yeah.
I've never saw like. Would y'all get laser hair removal?
I don't know.
Got some fresh faces.
I mean, you know, he biracial, right? Aaron Judge.
I
So
want to see. Hold on. Let me look at the roster. See who's gonna. Let me make an educated guess.
Bob, didn't they have? I feel like they pulled up a bunch of videos or pictures of like they AI'd a bunch of Yankees with beards on them and see how they would look. Let's see if we can take a look at some of those and see what some of our Yankees will look like bearded up now.
Oh, my man's JT.
Or even the classic Yankees. If we can pull up some
JT
classic Yankees.
Brubaker, whatever. He had one before, so he's growing his shit back.
All right, he'll grow his shit back for sure. All right, what we got? Do we got? Oh. Yeah, all right. See, Jazz can pull it off right there. Look at Boone. Yeah, all right. That looks kind of crazy without the beard. Look at Aaron Judge with a beard. Looks completely different. Yeah.
He's only 22.
Oh yeah, Garrett Cole could pull it off for sure. I gotta be
I
honest.
feel like they should all do it.
I'm about to say I gotta be honest. I don't know if I like it. I don't know if I like it.
Why? Because now they look just like every other team.
Yeah, like a little bit. Like there's something.
You just called it a stupid ass.
It
rule.
is a stupid ass rule.
But now you want it back.
It's a ridiculous rule. It's a stupid
But now you kind
rule.
of like, oh, well, at least it had character.
But now that I look at them, like now that I looked at it lined up and like with the pinstripes and like everybody else, I'm like, damn, everybody else just kind of had beards, and there was something about the Yankees being like. Just clean shaven, like brown,
like they're in the fucking military
kind
or
of
firefighters.
It's weird. It'll take.
You can only have a mustache.
It'll definitely take some getting used to, and like it can't be a bum who gets the first full beard. Like it's got to be like Judge, or Cole, or Jazz, or it's got to be one of the big dogs on the team. And Max Fried, they just got in the off season. Bellinger, any of those dudes come with beards is gonna look cool, but like. If you like
Did you imagine?
batting 190 and you got a full ass beard, they're like, man, shave that shit off and
Could
get
you
on base.
imagine that Soto left because he wanted to grow?
Man, Soto, man.
Could you imagine if that's like one of the reasons he's like, yo, I just want my facial hair back?
Probably.
Then he
I mean,
leaves and this happens.
I'll say this though, man. You can't act like it definitely didn't make you a little less lame. You know what I mean? Like, why would you police somebody's looks like that? Like, it does feel kind of corny.
Why do the firefighters do it? Why does the military do it? I don't know.
So they could properly find your body when they're digging you out the.
The fuck this? Huh?
No, was that too dark?
Too deep.
Sorry about
too
that.
soon.
Happens, my fault.
Properly find your body because facial hair is gonna make it like, that's just an animal. Keep going.
We can clearly scoop his helmet out of his head because it doesn't have a beard to go through.
Kaz.
It got dark. Yeah.
Kaz, that's not it, bro.
Goddamn. I guess before we wrap this one up, because we're doing a double taping today. All-Star Weekend was really fun.
Yeah, it was All-Star.
A lot of people. It was great, man.
How was your birthday?
Oh, yeah, it was my birthday the other day. It was cool.
Was it?
Yeah, I mean, 38. Like, it's not a...
Let me ask you a question.
It's not a like a...
I want to know. I want to know on your birthday, right?
Turn up.
I want to know everybody on their birthdays, right? Do you guys like expect certain people to hit you up
Yeah,
in the morning
definitely. Couple people.
versus at night?
Not in the morning, but, you know.
Because when I text you, you were like, nah, it's birth night. I'm like, what?
Oh, I was playing when I said that.
I looked
honestly.
outside and I was like,
By the time he hit me at night, I had responded to like 30,000, like, thank you, good looks already. So when he was like, yo, your birthday, I was like, nah, it says my birth night. Like, as a joke. Everyone's like, are you mad at me or something? I'm like, no, I'm just playing. What are you talking about?
because some people take that shit serious.
Nah, hell no.
Some people like really look at that shit and like, I don't know. I was just like, damn, he's keeping track.
Nah, not at all. I mean, there's definitely certain people that I expect to hear from on my birthday, where it's just like, all right, like niggas don't at least tell me what's up.
I'm gonna remember this.
I'm not gonna be mad at you, but I'm
gonna
like,
say nothing.
I will remember this. I will remember this. But no, my birthday was cool, man. Turned 38. It was nice. To hang out with the family, hang out with the girls. I was recovering from a sickness, so I didn't really get to do that much, but had a nice dinner, stayed at home, watched TV. Got to hang out with the 7 p.m. cast on a couple days later. Mello, Rudy, and Mero, and everybody that helps working on the show. So that was really fun. And then, yeah, All-Star was cracking, man. Like it was one of those weekends where like I feel like I really had to get some real FaceTime with a lot of people that, you know, you don't really like, you have an idea of how many people are like paying attention to what you're doing and what you're watching, but like getting it in real life in real time is very different. So it was like really cool to like experience that, and like people that I'm fans of that were fans of mine, and people that like knew who I was out there. You know what I mean? Like they were like, oh man, you do the podcast, like especially All-Star Weekend and Melo's going into the Hall of Fame and like all that type of shit, and it's just like, oh wow, this is life right now. So I got to go to a bunch of really cool events. Everybody's really cool. Hosted a few things with Foot Locker. Got to interview Karl Anthony Towns.
I saw that also.
Buddy Hield. Yeah, that was really cool. We was gonna do Wemby, but Wemby got sick, and it turns out it's because the motherfucker got a blood clot in his shoulder. Go fucking figure. He's out for the season.
Sheesh. I saw you did a game with Courtney Williams. Shout out to Courtney. WNBA.
Oh yeah. Oh my God, damn! Shout out Courtney Williams at the 2K25 stage. Shout out my partner Darius Garland from the Cleveland Cavaliers. Me and him whooped that ass. Nah, we smacked him. I ain't gonna hold you. Like we talked for like 5 minutes before we got on. I was like, DJ's like, you good? He's like, 99 overall. I'm like, bet. We ran them out of here. We was greening motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? They created like a 2K
Y'all wasn't
version
getting
of
them
me.
in real life though.
I mean, Courtney Williams is a dog. Like, I don't know. Moses Brown, like 6'10". I'm probably gonna have to guard him. Courtney ain't seen Darius. Darius giving Darius probably working her out, but you know, I'm only 16. What do you want me to do?
No.
But 2K, no
I
contest.
wish I would have been like, you know what? Fuck it. Come on, let's go.
No contest. No contest. But shout out all of them. Shout out Troy Murphy who pulled up as well. Joakim Noah. Had a great talk with him at the same venue. And then, man, Sunday night, Billionaire Boys Club party. The send-off for All-Star Weekend. And I got the whole shout out to Yaya, one of my longtime homies, stash gang all day. And Jeff Hamilton, sister. Legend. I got to kick it with him, and he gifted me with a Billionaire Boys Club All-Star jacket, which is one of the highest honors. And the highest honors in my life is Jeff Hamilton giving you a jacket, and it was just like incredible. So, but Shabuzi was there, Sweetie was there, Mac McClung was there. We got Speedy, Jinx, Corey, OG, everybody. Everybody that pulled up, it was just really, really fun. But the whole weekend in itself was just an amazing experience, and I couldn't be more thankful to anybody I ran into, kicked it with, said what's up to. And the people that just keep supporting meet me on 7 p.m. in Brooklyn, which has really been an incredible, life-changing experience for me on doing that show. So season's still going, really enjoying it, and it's been really fun. But in that case, Rosie,
Yo,
let's wrap this thing up.
Wrap
man.
this shit up, B.
Yeah.
Yes, that's your thing.
Oh, that is my thing. That is true. God damn it.
Yo, you are blurry today.
No,
Fuzzy.
Fuzzy was a bear today, yo. But nah, as always, thank y'all for supporting. Patreon.com/sayless if you want to support on there. But you can catch me on YouTube.com/Kazeem. You can watch the free version of this. You can catch on X as well. You can catch me on 7 p.m. in Brooklyn every week. Catch me on the Ring of Wrestling show. Wally Mania tickets are on sale now. Las Vegas, Nevada, Brooklyn Bowl. Get them. We just announced our guest of honor, which is the one, the only, the charismatic enigma, the legend himself, Jeff Hardy. Niggas love Jeff Hardy, and Jeff Hardy loves niggas. So we're going to give him all that love at Wale Mania and so many more surprises. I can't wait. Can't wait till we get to Las Vegas that weekend. It's going to be so much fun. Rosie.
Yo.
All good?
All good.
As we always do at this time, stay free, stay safe, and always say less. Catch y'all next week, people. Peace.
Come a long way from the Averex, from the days when we had to make the waist stretch. Now it's Vacherons and all the Marble sets. You want to get money with me? Say less. Say less. Say less.